Yo, what's going on guys? Wap here bringing you another Pokemon Showdown session. It's actually the first one I've done in a very long time, but Sun and Moon has come out and I would like to continue doing sessions for Showdown. So, expect to play this a lot. Sun and Moon is amazing and I've actually really been enjoying it. So, I'm just going to hop right into the team that I have, which is a team that I made that has some kind of unconventional stuff and quite a bit of regular conventional stuff as well. It's actually using Comfey, whatever. And it's actually a pretty interesting Pokemon. It doesn't really look very good. I mean, if you look at its stats, it's pretty bad. Modest nature, it has 289. You're probably wondering why I'm running it offensive. But if you run it offensive with a Pixie Plate, it can actually OHKO a Pheromosa from full health with Draining Kiss, even if it's not running a Naive nature, which is amazing. So it has priority on all of its healing moves, and I'm actually going to switch this up. I feel like Synthesis will probably be better in this case. But yeah, basically it gets priority on all of its healing moves, including Draining Kiss, and it has 50 base power, which isn't bad for a priority move. So it's actually, basically, it's just a, it's really good at like revenge killing dragon types, and it's overall it's pretty good. It can like KO like Dragonite with Stealth Rock up and stuff like that. So this is pretty good. People really don't know what this thing does, so a lot of times it catches people off guard. Assault Vest Magazone for all of the annoying like Tapu Leles that are running around. I basically wanted some sort of a special wall because these two are more physical walls, and it's a little bit more of a special wall, and has HP ground for Alola Marowak because it's running around everywhere and it's really annoying for the rest of the team. Once Alola Marowak is out of the way, this just has a lot better time sweeping. Necrozma just for my bulky Stealth Rock user. I might change the EV spreads around if I need to, same with Mandibuzz, but you know, just I put Toxic on it as well to wear things down for Comfey. And Mandibuzz for being my sole Scizor counter on the team. I was very weak to Scizor, so I had to put Mandibuzz on here. Scarf Chomp, very good in this meta. There's a lot of things that are weak to ground, and it gets Poison Jab to kind of lure in a lot of the Tapus and stuff, which is amazing. And Bruxish, this is kind of my wall breaker-ish type thing. I was running Swords Dance on it. I might change this up. This is probably the mon that I might change throughout the session, depending on what goes on. But it's put in quite a bit of work as of right now. So I'm a little bit lower on the ladder right now, but I'm just going to jump right into a battle. But I'm a little lower on the ladder, as I said, and yeah, let's just see how it goes. This guy, he does not have a dragon or a steel type, which is amazing for Comfey. Comfey actually could easily sweep this guy's team. Hopefully I can show him off. I really wanted to show it off because it's actually really good. So I'm not really sure what I want to lead with. I'm thinking I'll probably just lead off with Necrozma. There's no reason not to. He's probably going to lead. This looks like a Trick Room team. Actually, this might be Joey's Trick Room team. No, it's not. But this is definitely a Trick Room team. This team actually probably does pretty well against Trick Room. It's pretty bulky and stuff like that. So this guy's probably just gonna try to Stealth Rock and Explosion, I would assume. Stealth Rock, Trick Room, Explosion. So Trick Room, he actually went for Trick Room first, which is kind of strange, because usually you want to get your rocks up first so that you have more rooms or more turns of Trick Room. But whatever, I'm just gonna go for Toxic. Nothing on his team really wants to take it. No reason not to go for Toxic. I mean, it's just the best play. All there is to it. Shoutouts, the music is from Glitch X City, by the way. I'm sure anybody who's in the Pokemon community knows who they are. Or who she is, rather. She makes amazing stuff, so definitely check her out as well. And he just goes for Explosion, gets a crit. That was a crit, and that did nothing. So he only has 2 turns of Trick Room. Now, Vicavolt's a threat. It's definitely a threat, and I'm trying to think if I need Magnezone for anything, because Magnezone can definitely take a hit, but it's not going to take it well, I can tell you that. Yeah, that's Life Orb, and that's not even Specs, and it's resisted. So, I'm thinking of just going for an HP Ground. So I'm expecting him to Volt Switch out, so it depends on how this guy wants to play. I usually don't make predictions this early on in the game. He might just go for Thunderbolt, try to weaken me. But either way, after Trick Room is over, I can Volt Switch out if I have to. Yeah, he just went for Thunderbolt, I don't know why. But yeah, I'm just going to Volt Switch out, I guess. Do I have anything to Volt Switch out into is the question. Not really. He'll probably just go for Bug Buzz next turn, I'm going to say. Okay. Wait. What's going on? Did he forfeit? It says he forfeited. Okay, I'm just going to assume he forfeited and find another game. I'll just let him win if he doesn't come back. I don't know why he forfeited. That his team's actually really threatening. I didn't really have very much to deal with it. Now, this team is a team that I don't like. There's a lot of things I don't like. I don't like Celesteela. I don't like Porygon Z. I don't like Scarf Chomp, which is what I'm assuming that is. Scarf Chomp is amazing in this meta, by the way. yeah, it wasn't used very much in X and Y, but I feel like it's amazing right now. So I'll probably... Really depends. I'm expecting him... A lot of people like to just lead off with Porygon right away. So I'm thinking, I'll probably just lead off with Necrozma and Toxic it, I guess. Porygon Z is really, really threatening to this team. I'm pretty scared of it. Now, this could be like SD Chomp or something, and I don't really want that, so I'm just gonna go for Toxic and wear it down first. And then set up my rocks, just because an SD Chomp lead would be very scary. I could just start ripping holes through my team. So, that's what I'm gonna do. Go straight for the Toxic. My way of beating this guy is probably gonna be trapping his Celesteela and then sweeping him with Comfey. Comfey actually does put in work once Celesteela's out of the way. It's another reason I put Magnezone on the team. It's to trap steals, which Comfey has a very bad time dealing with. Bruxish also puts in quite a bit of work. Bruxish can definitely weaken pretty much everything on his team. I think it outspeeds... Does it outspeed Porygon Z? I think it does. I know Porygon Z is base 90, right? So... Where's my team? Where's my team? Okay. Yes, it should outspeed Porygon Z. So, can definitely weaken that. He actually goes out into Porygon Z right now. I'd like to just weaken this guy. So I think I'm just going to Toxic Stall him a little bit, because I'm sure he's going to go for his Z conversion, whatever. Really depends on what he is. If he's the Ghost one, I'll probably just swap out into Mandibuzz, and I don't really need Mandibuzz for anything in this game, other than maybe Garchomp, but Necrozma can take it on. If he's Ghost type, I'll probably go for that. If he's like Electric type, I'll just stay in and stall him a little bit. Is the plan. And if he's Ice type or whatever, I don't know. Alright, what type is he? He is Ghost type, so that is definitely the scarier one. Luckily we land the Toxic. Definitely important. The sad thing is I probably could live a Shadow Ball with this and cover up once, but I'm actually just going to go straight into my Mandibuzz. There's no reason not to. Like I said, I just want to lower him enough that I can kill him with some of the priority on my team. Alright, that did a lot. Thunderbolt will probably take me out, or get me low enough that another one will take me out, so I'll just go straight for Foul Play. I'm not sure if I can... I should be able to live a Thunderbolt, potentially. Unless he has something like Thunder. I'm assuming it's like Z conversion, Thunderbolt / Ice Beam, and Tri Attack or something. And he gets the freeze. That's not okay. That is definitely not okay. So, it's very unfortunate for me. Now, I want to say that Comfey can live an attack. I'm actually going to calc really quick and just see if Bruxish knocks him out. It probably does not, because I know that this set likes to run a little bit of bulk. So, Porygon Z. Yeah, I don't even want to calc that. There's no way he's going to actually put that. So, the thing I'm going to do is try to just stall him out a little bit with Comfey. Really not sure what my best play would be here. I'm thinking just going for a Calm Mind and then just synthesizing up a little bit. I don't think he can really do too much. His Shadow Ball will definitely hurt, and if he gets a Spadef drop, I'm in trouble. But I don't feel like he'll be able to Oko me. Yeah, no, definitely not. Now, Draining Kiss will kill him, and it's probably what I should just go for. Unfortunately, my Comfey is now weakened, which is not particularly great. I don't need it to be super healthy, I just need it to kind of be alive in the background to potentially save me from a Scarf Chomp sweep. Now, here is a Alolan Marowak. I do not see leftovers, so he's definitely offensive, which means he is definitely going to hurt me, very much so. So, it pretty much comes down to what do I want to sack right now. I'm thinking what I want to sack, and I think what I want to sack is probably Necrozma. I don't see myself really needing Necrozma too much in this, so I'm just going to sack it. Shadow Bone actually didn't take me out, which is amazing. I should be able to outspeed him, and I guess go for Psychic. I should be able to get some damage off. I'll be able to find out if he's offensive or not as well. I think he's offensive. He did that much damage to me, Necrozma, because Necrozma is as bulky can be. So, just gonna see how that goes. Hopefully, this guy makes a move at some point. would be nice. But yeah, like I said, I think my win condition is really just wearing him down with Bruxish and sweeping with Comfey. Speaking of which, I'm actually going to go out to Bruxish. That is so hard to say, Bruxish, now. And I'm just going to go for Psychic Fangs, I believe. It'll hit Tapu Fini. It'll probably come close to 2-hit KOing that. It'll do a decent amount to Celesteela, and if he goes into Celesteela, I really don't mind, because I can trap him with my Magnezone. So, overall, Psychic Fangs is definitely the best play, I feel. And when he comes in, he is in range of... Yeah, okay, he just sacks out. Which means he's probably going into Celesteela right now. And all I need to do is weaken him with Magnezone. I don't even need to kill him, I just need to weaken him a little bit. The sad thing is, Celesteela can 1v1 Magnezone sometimes if you switch in. He actually goes into Jolteon, which I really don't mind. Even if he has HP Ice, I really don't care because I'm Scarfed, so he won't be able to one-shot me unless he specs. And in which case I can just start doing something. He does go for HP Ice, and he did knock me out. Okay, so he has Life Orb. This is good to know. That was actually a really bad play on my part. I should not have done that. Because now this has a very good chance of sweeping me. Unfortunately, he will always have the momentum because he has Garchomp, so he can just full switch. I'm just going to go for Flash Cannon, weaken him, potentially put him in range of Draining Kiss. I don't think I can win this one, actually. Really depend. He really has to make some pretty bad plays, I think, in order for me to potentially win this one. It goes into Garchomp. Can we get like a crit or something? No. Okay, that actually did a lot more than I expected. Now I'm thinking I'm probably just gonna sack Bruxish because I do need Magnezone. It's my only way of killing Celesteela. So yeah. Oh, Bruxish actually lived that. I am very surprised. So I guess I'll just go for Aqua Jet, take him out. If I take him out, then I can kind of freely spam Thunderbolt, because Jolteon can't do anything to me. So, yeah, hopefully he lets me take this out. Either way, I think Rocks plus Toxic will kill it next time it comes in. Nice. Unfortunately, I died of Rough Skin, but I think Magnezone just like 1v1 the rest of his team at this point. It kind of does. So if he goes into Celesteela, it dies. It's really a 50-50 right here. If he goes into Celesteela, I think I win. Okay, he goes into Jolteon. So he has HP Ice, so he cannot touch me. I kind of want to just go for Volt Switch, but at the same time, I can just go for Flash Cannon into a Thunderbolt and it'll kill pretty much anything on his team. HP Ground might actually be better, just because it could... If he stays in and tries to just weaken me, that should kill him. Does not kill him. Oh, I went for Flash Cannon. This is leggy. That feels bad, man. Yeah, that feels very bad. Unfortunate. So now he's going to weaken me to the point where I think Surf might be able to knock me out. It depends on how fast his Tapu Fini is. I think Tapu Fini pretty much always outspeeds. I'm still not super used to like the stats on things. Unless he is, even if he's min speed, he outspeeds me, so that is not good. Celesteela comes out. If he is the set that I'm thinking of, I should be able to outspeed him. I'm trying to think what my best play is. I think Volt Switch is my best play, because he's probably going to go for Flamethrower, and I might be able to eat one of those up with Comfey and potentially do something. Because Thunderbolt might have knocked him out. Can't really tell. Flamethrower, I actually do tank that. Live on 1. And I don't want him... kind of want to Synthesis up, predicting his Protect. Yeah, I mean, I might as well, because if he does Protect, then I get health back. If not, then I just kill him with Magnezone. Okay, he does just go for Heavy Slam, which is fine, and he has Spadef. Uh-oh. I might have just choked it. I might have just choked the victory away, guys. Because I don't know if Thunderbolt is going to kill him now. It probably won't, actually. So that was a very bad play on my part. Yeah, that was not a good play. Okay, he does die. So now it all comes down to, how much damage is he going to do with Surf or Hydro Pump or whatever he has, and will Thunderbolt knock him out? I don't think Thunderbolt will knock him out because Tapu Fini is bulky as anything. It's probably bulkier than Celesteela on the special side, so I don't think that he will die. No, he does not die. So unless somehow he's slower, that is a good game. That was close, but no cigar. I should have not sacked my thing there. I didn't think that Thunderbolt or that Volt Switch would have done so much. And, yeah, that is unfortunate. So, let's find another one. See how this goes. And this guy's team is just begging to be swept by Comfey. He just wants to be swept. I'm actually going to lead off with it, just in case he leads off with Pheromosa. People like to lead off with Pheromosa and get a U-turn off. Especially since my team, it does look very weak to Pheromosa. Like, high jump, or U-turn, high jump kick, U-turn, high jump kick, and poison jab is what people would think. So, I'm going to lead off with this, and hopefully, if he leads off with the Pheromosa, I can just one-hit it. People like to lead off with Guzzlord as well, I've noticed. I don't know why, but they do. So, either one of those would be great. If he leads off with Kartana, I'm in trouble. Because Kartana is the threat. If he's SD Kartana, he pretty much just, like, sweeps my team. The combination of Kartana and Pheromosa is actually very scary. Because it can wear down this core that I have. Once he wears down Mana Buzz, he just, like, clean sweeps with Kartana if it's Scarfed. Which is scary. Okay, he leads off with Pelipper. I don't really mind. I kind of just want to call mine, like, right off the bat. But then again, I also don't want him to get a free switch into Kartana, so I'm just going to lead Seed. I can take anything unless he's, like, Specs or something. And I miss. And he has Specs. He's either Specs or very offensive. Which means my switch-ins to this do not exist. I really don't need this to be like a good amount of health for it to do work. So I think I'm just going to Draining Kiss, weaken this a little bit, and then go into Magnezone. I feel is my best play. Because he looks to be offensive, I want to say. Yeah, it's a decent amount. Okay, he actually went for U-turn, that's perfect. So I got plenty of health back, and I'm basically good to go. And the threat is in. Vandabuzz is my counter. This is my only counter. Hopefully he just Swords Dances up and underestimates Mandabuzz's bulk, and I can just knock it out right away. And if he's smart, he will double out into Circuitry, and I'll be in trouble. Okay, so he's Life Orb. That is a lot less scary to deal with. I'm just going to go for Foul Play in case he's crazy and stays in. I don't know why he would, but he might. I don't know if this guy's crazy yet or not. You gotta find out. I mean, his name is Swagoth, so he could be crazy. Okay, Pyukamiku comes out. I have Taunt, so this thing actually doesn't exist. If he stays in, he is forced to struggle. And the only thing he can really go out into that doesn't mind being taunted is probably Guzzlord, so I'm going to taunt this and probably double out into my Comfey. And potentially just get a kill or weaken something. So since I have taunt, I can just do that. He might be going out into Pelipper as well. That could be a play. I'm actually just going to double out into Magnezone. There's no way he's going to stay in and struggle. I don't know why he would do that. Nah, I think Comfey's better. Because if Pelipper comes out, I'm really not that scared of it. I'll just be able to continually weaken it. Okay, Circuitry comes out. Thank God it lagged. That's nice. Looked like I just predicted like a master right there. I'm just going to Volt Switch. He's also very weak to Scarf Chomp as well, if I can weaken or get rid of Pelipper. And if I can weaken Pyukamiku. Pyukamiku, as Joey would say. I don't know what team this is. Oh, that's Joey's team. Whoops. Feels bad. So yeah. Overall, I like this team. I feel like Bruxish probably is the weakest link on this team. Although Bruxish actually could... Nah, Bruxish can't do anything in this game. gonna say it could put in some work, but it can't do anything. Okay, this guy's taking a very long time. I don't know why. What is my sprite? No. This is not the avatar we use. We use... Where is he? He's the really fat guy. The fat guy who breathed fire. That's who we use. Okay, so he's probably AV. Now, unless he is banded, he cannot knock me out with anything. And I just got a text. Nice. I'm actually just going to go into Necrozma, because Guzzlord is pretty weak, and I really need rocks this game. With rocks up, I kind of sweep everything with Comfey. So I'm going to be pretty much sacking my Necrozma here just to get up rocks. I don't really need it this game for anything whatsoever, other than to maybe Toxic Pukimiku. So I'm just going to get up my rocks, and then if he goes into Kartana, I'm probably just going to stay in and Psychic it. Just to put him in range of Scarf Chomp. Probably already is in range of Scarf Chomp, to be completely honest. But rocks help me a lot in this game, so I definitely need to get them up sooner rather than later. Yeah, Crunch did absolutely nothing. Unfortunately, he gets a defense drop, which I really don't care about too much. I don't really have much that can hit this hard. I kind of want to go into Comfey, but if he goes for a heavy slam, then I just lose my Comfey, and I don't want to deal with that. The safest play, I think, is to just go into Magnezone and potentially sack my Magnezone. Magnezone doesn't do much. I guess it counters Circuitry. That's about it. But I have Scarf Chomp for that, so I really am not too scared of Circuitry. So let's do that. Oh, I just looked like a lord. Like, I actually just looked like a god right there. I'm gonna full switch. He's probably just gonna stay in and go for recover or something. So... Yep. Okay, he is bulky. This can be. He's gonna either go for recover or toxic. This thing is really annoying. I'm just gonna go back into the Necrozma and throw off toxic. Nothing really wants to deal with it. It has Curse. Is it Curse Baton Pass? I feel like it's Curse Baton Pass. What is he gonna curse into? Guzzlord, maybe? I'm really not scared of that. That's actually pretty cool, though. And, I don't really want to be toxic, so yeah. I'm gonna switch out, look like a beast. I'll just fire off a Thunderbolt. I really don't care if I lose my Magnezone killing this thing, because this thing's annoying. So he Baton Passes, and he's pretty much dead next time he comes in, which is amazing. So is he gonna Baton Pass into Guzzlord? Whatever he goes into will be slower than me, unless it's like Pheromosa. Which that could actually be a threat, because Pheromosa gets her speed raised every time she gets a kill. Nope, Guzzlord, as I expected. I'm just gonna Volt Switch out into what? Do tell. Because I don't want to give him the Beast Boost. If he's AV, I'm just gonna stay in. He might have Earthquake. If he does, then whatever. Comfey can clean up. Because if Flash Cannon did that much, then Draining Kiss will definitely do a lot. Yeah, he Heavy Slammed, predicting that to come in. So I want to say he's AV. Most of these seem to generally be AV. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm absolutely fine with that. Now, I don't want to predict here. I'm just going to fire off a Draining Kiss. It does a good amount to pretty much anything. Even Kartana takes probably 30% from it. So I'm just going to go for that. He is dead. That gives me all my HP back because Guzzlord has insane HP, which is nice. And Pukimiku comes out. I don't want this thing to get toxic. Yeah, I absolutely do not want this to be toxic. So I'm just gonna go into Mandibuzz. If he Toxics Mandibuzz, I really don't care. Yeah, that's fine. And I'm just gonna taunt him so he can't possibly recover this up, and he dies to rocks next time he comes in. And if Pelipper comes in, then it cannot defog. So a lot of things, a lot of options covered in one turn. Yep, no recover for you, sir. You are dead. And that makes Bruxish look a lot more scary to his team. Pretty much any time it clicks Psychic Fang, something dies. Now I just need to find out if this Xurkitree is Scarfed or not. And it comes out. I unfortunately cannot go into Garchomp, because if he predicts that and goes for HP Ice, I pretty much lose to this thing. So I'm trying to think. I think I need Mandibuzz more than I need Necrozma. Yeah. I'm just gonna sack my Necrozma. If he's Z Hypnosis, I really don't care. See, he went for the Hidden Power. Now, I can find out if he is choiced at this juncture. I feel like he's probably choiced. That looked like Scarf damage. It really didn't do very much, and I don't have very good Spadef, so I want to say that was Scarf damage. I actually kind of want to calc that, but they don't have updated calc information. Sorry, just hit my desk. So yeah, this is a pretty long battle. This guy's taking a while. But yeah, his answers to Comfey are just slowly getting weakened. He is not Specs, so what is he? He could be the Z Hypnosis set. Could definitely be the Z Hypnosis set. Anything that comes out is fine. If I can weaken anything on his team, I'm perfectly okay with that. And I'm pretty much just going to stay in and sack Necrozma with whatever he goes into. Ideally, he'll go out into Kartana. That would be my, like, the best turn for me possible. But he unfortunately goes out into that. So, he's pretty susceptible to being swept by Garchomp at this point. If he goes into Kartana, then I pretty much just go into Mandibuzz, force him to take a couple turns of Life Orb, and I can sweep with Garchomp. I'm actually going to calc and see how much Scarf Chomp does. Garchomp. Troy Scarf. Versus Kartana. Okay, that actually does like nothing. This is 50. I thought it did like 70. Oh, I'm scared. I'm very scared. 'Cause if I go for a Psychic, that'll lower him to the point where I think my way of beating this is just going to be to sack everything and hit it with as many priority moves as possible. Like, legitimately, I feel like that's going to be my way of beating this. Because if he SDs up right here, then pretty much Mandibuzz is not going to be a counter. Yeah, so I'm fine with that. At +1, I think Mandibuzz can take anything. I want to say, and knock it out with Foul Play. If not, then again, it doesn't matter. I'm just weakening it so that Scarf Chomp can clean up. Because there's no way it can handle all of my priority and Scarf Chomp at the same time. So yeah, I live that anyway, so I think we're in the clear. Because Scarf Chomp just outspeeds anything, unless he's like a Scarf Pheromosa with Ice Beam or something weird. But I have rain boosted Aqua Jets here. So whatever happens, I'm sacking my Mandibuzz, and I'm just going to go into Bruxish and go for an Aqua Jet. It'll do a lot to anything. And then pretty much Comfey just finishes off everything. That's the plan. Yeah, he definitely can't win at this point. I really don't think it's possible. I mean, if he is Scarf, which he's not, he just went for that. So I'm actually just gonna go for Earthquake so the Comfey can get the last kill, because it needs to. It needs to get the last kill, man. It actually has to. I'm showing off this mon for a reason. It's so good. It really is good. I haven't actually been able to really show it off too much here, unfortunately. I feel like the lower on the ladder I am, the better. And this man's gonna think like, oh yeah, I can just kill this guy with a poison jab. I'll be fine, but no. Comfey just beats everything. I'm actually gonna look for another game, because this one is over. All I have to do is click Draining Kiss, and he's dead. This will be my last game. This one right here for the session. This will be my last game, and Draining Kiss should knock him out. Yep, GG, my brother. Okay. Now this team has a Magnezone and absolutely nothing else for Comfey. I know I've said that like 50 times and it hasn't actually done anything yet, but it will do something this session, I can promise you that. Let's go lead off with Comfey. He actually leads off with his Alolan Persia? What? Let's go for Draining Kiss and weaken this. He's very weak to Scarf Chomp as well, especially if I weaken this, so weakening this with a Draining Kiss would be nice. Might even knock it out. I know it doesn't have very good Spadef. And he might be running like an offensive Nasty Plot set or something. Yeah, that did a lot. That did a ton, and he went for Taunt thinking that I'm just a, you know, a harmless wall, which I am not. And I think I'm actually just gonna double out into Garchomp, predicting his Magnezone. I mean, I'm assuming he would know that I have priority there. So hopefully that pays off. Yes, it does. That's amazing. I'm just gonna go for EQ. If Dragonite comes out, I really don't care. He might be scarfed with HP Ice as well and think that he can, you know, just knock me out or something. Or weaken me. Because weakening me for Pinsir would be a pretty good plan. I'm actually really weak to Pinsir, unfortunately. He goes into Mamoswine, and I get a crit. That hurts. It's not the best. There's no way that he goes for a non-ice move. I'm clearly scarfed. I'm gonna go into Bruxish. Either way, if I lose Bruxish, it's not a big deal. Bruxish doesn't do too much this game. Yeah, he went for Ice Shard. I figured there's no way that he wasn't gonna go for Ice Shard. And I'll just drop a Psychic Fangs here. I think Waterfall's probably better. Alternatively, I could have went out and then the Karasma and got up my Rocks. It's probably a better play, because Rocks are going to be very important this game. For sure. Not sure. Well, I mean, I am sure. Also, once this thing is gone, hopefully he just sacks his Mamoswine, that would be amazing. But once this thing is gone, I can freely Volt Switch with my Magnezone and kind of destroy his team. Nothing really wants to switch in on Magnezone. Since I am Assault Vest, I can take on his Tapu Fini and his Magnezone very easily. He might not have HP Ground. I feel like he probably doesn't, because he has a Ground type right here. And overall, his team deals with the Alolan Marowak really well. Pretty much his entire team counters it. So he probably has HP Fire, which means I can beat him 1v1. Water. Water is the fuel for the something. I don't know what it's fuel for. I'm bad at commentating, okay? Leave me alone. So this guy's taking his time. 90 seconds left. Come on, buddy. I'm not gonna say your name because that's offensive. Come on, buddy. I just want one more game. Finish the session. I can't speak. No. Running about 34 minutes. Which, is pretty long, but people are not... They're just taking their time, I gotta say. Come on, man. Let me sweep you. Let me sweep you with something. Bruh. This... No. I had a whole game plan worked out, guys. Come on. Please make a move. Please do it. Please. 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 No. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm gonna have to find another one. Feels bad because that one was an easy game. Could have won that one. And this game is not gonna be easy. I can tell you that much right now. Again, I think I'm just gonna lead off with Comfey. If he leads off with his Mammoth Swine, I can leech seed that and have infinite health. It'll be nice. Unless he's like a Life Orb. He's probably Sash. This team looks very similar to every team ever. It's a very standard looking team. I'm just gonna leech seed. Why not? It'll pretty much allow me to pivot into anything that I want after this. And Mammoth Swine has a lot of HP, so... And after this, I kind of just want to double Leech Seed. Most people don't know what this thing does, and it can learn Energy Ball, which is probably fairly valuable, so... If nothing else, between Leech Seed and Synthesis, I think I can just stall them out. Come on, buddy. I don't know why everybody's taking so long today. Alright, Stealth Rock. Broke a Sash. That was the main thing here. Kinda just want to double Leech Seed. Because he has so many counters to this on his team. He has no reason not to switch out. I feel like he'll definitely go into Celesteela or Marowak. Yep. Nice. And that allows me to go into Mandibuzz freely and Defog. And yes, that invites in Tapu Koko, but I have a pure counter to that in Magnezone. Actually, Necrozma might have been a better play. Not too sure. Okay, he has a Flame Charge offensive set, so I'm just going straight for Foul Play. I'm not messing with this. Probably Flame Charge, Heavy Slam, something like that. Heavy Slam is actually going to do a lot if he's offensive. Okay, it didn't do as much as I thought. And I'm just going to defog. Yeah. Nice. Now this comes out. Magnezone is a counter. He's probably just going to Volt Switch, though. I would go into... He might Dazzling Gleam, so I'm not going to take that risk and risk my Garchomp so early. Garchomp actually can do quite a bit. Late game. So, Volt Switch or Dazzling Gleam. Okay, it was Dazzling Gleam, so I'm glad. He has Life Orb as well, that definitely would have knocked me out, so I'm glad that I did not make that play. I'm just gonna go for Flash Cannon. Flash Cannon hits everything pretty hard. If he goes into if he goes into Mammoth Swine, it's dead. If he goes into Marowak, then that's weakened a little bit. Either way. Oh, my friend's getting food in 15 minutes. This battle should be less than 15 minutes, right? Sure. Okay. So this guy needs to hurry up. We got a time limit now. This battle better not be 15 minutes long. Okay, he goes into Gyarados. Why? Why are you going into Gyarados? Just gonna Volt Switch. You don't have Earthquake. You're not gonna Earthquake me. You're gonna Dragon Dance like an idiot. I just know it. I know this guy. I know this type of player. Yep. Get out of here. He disconnects. You know what? Forget it. I'm hungry. I want to go get food. That's gonna be the end of this session, guys. Unless he comes back. I feel like he's not gonna come back, but yeah. Hope you guys did enjoy. I'm gonna be putting these up a lot more often. If you have a Pokemon that you want me to try to use, feel free to leave it in the comments. And yeah, I have a couple teams that are kind of built up as well. If you want a little sneak peek at this team, I've actually had a lot of success with. So I might be using that in the future as well. And once lower tiers come out, I'm going to really be getting into this a lot, and I'm definitely going to be using a lot of interesting stuff, and just in general, just making more videos here. So, hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, feel free to leave a like. Is he coming back? I feel like he's not coming back, so I feel like I can just keep doing my outro in peace. Okay, anyway, if you enjoyed, leave a like. I will see you guys in the future. Bye.